Hey yo, what's good with DJ? I'm back with a new video for you guys today. You already know this one's gonna happen. We're gonna start with the stretch resolution tutorial in the beta at least, but this should still be the same process as Black Ops 4 because from what I looked in the config files and they look like a copy and paste to me, so it's just gonna be just easy. But if y'all want to know how to do it, we're gonna start right here. Okay, so first off, we want to do, this is an NVIDIA tutorial only. I do not own an AMD card. Sorry about that, but I don't own an AMD card, so it's going to be NVIDIA only. But if you know how to work the AMD, put it down in the comments, or you can try and follow along. It's kind of like the same settings, but what you want to do first is go to adjust desktop size and position. You want to make sure this is set to full screen and keep this on display scaling. Because if you have GPU scaling on them, you're just going to add extra latency to your frames rendering rather than your display. So if you look up your model number for your monitor and you look up scaler, you want to check if your monitor has a scaler in it or not. On Google, it should be pretty easy to tell. Basically what a scaler does is if you use this program called custom resolution utility, you can make your resolution full size without because if you don't have a scaler at 1080p, your whole monitor is going to be stuck at 1080p. So if you have a scaler, that means your resolution is going to scale down with the resolution instead of it downscaling from 1080p. So that's basically that's kind of confusing, but it basically makes it more clear if you have a scaler in your monitor. But if most cheap monitors don't have a scaler, but let's get on with it. That was basically all the NVIDIA control panel. Now you want to download, I've had this link in the description, custom resolution utility. What you want to do, you want to open this up. So there's my monitor right there. My monitor does have a scaler in it, so if you're one of I don't want to say lucky people, but if you got actual scaler in it, then this step's gonna be very nice for you. So you want to click add. The best setting for this is gonna be LCD reduce. You're gonna put in your custom resolution by 4:3 or 5:4. You know the deal. So I'll do 1440. That was my old resolution. I don't do this anymore, but then you put your refresh rate for your monitor, so mine 144. So we press OK, and once your resolution is in the detail, resolution's up here, not the standard, the detailed. So what you want to do is just click OK, and I'm actually going to have to stop recording here because you want to click restart 64. What this is going to do is restart your graphics driver to actually implement the resolution into your Windows instead of your control panel, because your control panel, what it'll do is it'll add an extra layer of filtering over it. So it'll go like GPU scaling instead of display, which is going to cause more latency issues and all that. So I'll be back. All you guys have to do is click restart 64, and I'll be back. Alright guys, I am back. I just hit the restart 64. After the menu pops up, all you gotta do is just click exit. So now what you want to do, go back in here, make sure your resolution is still in here. It still should be in here, so you should be nice. So go to display, right click on the desktop, go to display settings, scroll all the way down, you click advanced display settings at the very bottom, and then you click display adaptive properties, and you click list all modes. So basically you can close anything else, but this is how you're going to change your resolution the entire time. Don't go to NVIDIA control panel, because like I said, that adds an extra layer of filtering. So we're going to do scroll all the way down. Your resolution should be here. If it's not here, then if it's not here at the very bottom, then your monitor doesn't have a scaler and it's going to be up here somewhere. Which basically means it's just your picture is going to be a little more blurry than normal, but that's how to get rid of the blurriness. So you just click that, and then you click apply. So here we are. We're gonna stretch resolution on the desktop. You want to always put it on the desktop resolution before you launch the game. All right. So you click OK. Here we are. So now what we want to do is we're gonna go to the game files. We're gonna go to the game files, go to documents, Black Ops Cold War player beta, and you're gonna do config. You're only gonna see one config file in this, but I made a copy. So what you're gonna do is go in here, config. You want to just Control F, Oh, this is C++, by the way. This is just a better notepad, easier for editing config files and such. So I'll leave a link in the description in the bottom if you really want it. But here we go, 4x3. Just click find next, and here we are. We want to change window right here. We want to change this to 4x3, and scroll up a little bit, and you'll see your full screen resolution. Change this to the resolution that you want. So it's gonna be 1440 by 1080. Click save, and right click properties, and put this on read only, so you can't make any changes after you do this. And you're gonna do the same thing in this other folder. So we go here, 4x3 again, and change this up here to 1440. All right, change this to read only as well. Make sure you have all your settings that you want, because you're not gonna be able to change any settings in the game. So here we are. I'm gonna launch the game up now, and I'm gonna show you that the stretch resolution is working. All right, what's going on, guys? I'm back in the game. You'll see on first impression there's black bars at the top and bottom, but that's just because it's screen. But if you actually click multiplayer, your screen is now stretch up and down. So here we are. You click, if you do click the graphics tab like I just did, you will have black bars. So do not go into the graphics tab once you have your stretch resolution. So you just play the game, make sure you have all your settings. And I did click the graphics tab. This worked exactly like Black Ops 4 did. Basically what it does, I think, is it overrides read only, and it creates a new config file. So your 4x3 is gonna be lost. So basically, if you just don't go in the graphics tab, you'll be fine. You can go in any other tab, doesn't matter. As soon as you go in the graphics tab, it's gonna mess up. But anyways, that's basically all for the video, guys. I appreciate all the support recently on the last 2 videos. I'm out this bitch, y'all. Peace.